Okay, guys, so today we are going to talk about strong relationships, stronger love, and advice for couples and married people. So, hello everyone to today's live session on Driven with Dilip. I'm so glad you joined me because we are going to talk about something that matters deeply to every single one of us. Our relationships, whether you're dating, newly married, or have been married for decades. Relationships are the foundations of our happiness, our peace, and our growth. Today's topic is relationship advice for couples and married people. So, over the next few minutes, we'll explore what makes a relationship thrive, the common challenges couple face, and practical advice you can start applying today. I'd love for this session to be interactive, so please share your thoughts and questions in the chat. Towards the end, I'll take some of the questions and will try to reply. So first is foundation of a healthy relationship. When we talk about relationships, two words always come up. That is trust and communication. These are the pillars. Think of a house. If the pillars are weak, no matter how beautiful the paint or furniture is, it won't stand strong. Trust and communication are those pillars. Trust means knowing your partner has your back even when times are tough. Communication means being able to express your thoughts, feelings, and even disagreements without fear. Let me give you an example. Imagine a couple where one person feels hurt but doesn't speak up. Over time, small issues pile up like dust in a corner. Eventually, it becomes a mountain. But if they simply shared how they felt, the issue could have been solved in minutes. So the first lesson is it's not about agreeing on everything. It's about creating a safe space where you can disagree and still feel loved. Now, what are the common challenges in marriage and relationships? Now, let's be honest. No relationship is perfect. Every couple face challenges. Let's talk about some of the common ones. Misunderstanding and poor communication. Many times we assume our partner shouldn't just know what we are feeling. But the truth is, unless you say, they won't. I have come across these types of issues many times. You cannot enter into someone's heart and see what, or into their mind and see what they are thinking. But in relationships, I mean, whether it's wife, husband, or couples, they all, some of them, or most of them, they feel that they should, the other person should, without them saying anything, they should understand them. How's that possible? Maybe 80% or 90%, even, if you know each other for a long time, it will be possible. But if it is shorter relationships, how do you expect people to read your mind? Even in longer terms, people keep changing. People, thoughts, ideas, mind, everything keeps changing. So it's very difficult task to read someone's mind, except if you are a mentalist. I've seen mentalists, they're reading minds, but that too for a particular thing or a show. But I'm sure even they won't be able to read their spouse's mind or their partner's mind. I'm 100% sure about it. Now, second is financial stress. Money issues create a huge problem in families. The solution: don't discuss finances in the middle of an argument. Schedule a calm time to sit and plan together. I've seen that most of the Indian families, male have an upper hand on the financial things, and even wives happily give their finances to be handled by their husband, which is totally wrong. They should be equally involved in all the decision making. They should know where the money is going, where the money is coming, what is how many installments, loans they have. Everything should be updated, so that they don't make some vague plans, or they or for they don't plan for any purchasing and also always uh, it's always safe to have a crystal clear understanding about your finances. um, Now third is work life balance. We are all busy, phones, deadlines, responsibilities. But ask yourself, when was the last time you gave your partner undivided attention? Even 15 minutes of real connection daily can make a difference. And mobile addiction is a very big issue nowadays. People, I mean, you see, whether it's a party, whether it's a get together, whatever it is, even a family friend get together, families, relatives, whatever. If five people are sitting or 10 people are sitting in a hall, for first 5 minutes they'll talk, hey, hi, how are you, what's up, everything, etc. But after that, everyone will get back to their mobiles, and then everyone is again involved in their mobiles. So what they are missing is the real time uh, real time enjoyment with their friends, relatives, near and dear ones. They are missing that, and they are again coming together physically, but they are going back. They want to live digitally somewhere else where they are not physically present, right? So that's why intimacy is fading. After years together, romance sometimes takes a backseat. Remember, love isn't only physical, it's emotional closeness, small gestures, a gentle touch. All this makes a huge difference. Many times people just want to be heard. They don't want any advice, they don't want, but they just feel like, okay, you should listen. I mean, they should feel that there is someone who's listening to me. That's very important. And if you're on mobile, or if you have a busy life, how that uh, situation will come where they will feel as heard. Even if you're sitting physically with them, and if you're on mobile, it shows that your attention is on your mobile and not with them. So that is why attention, listening to them is very important. External influences, sometimes family, friends, or social media interfere, and here it's important to set healthy boundaries for all these interferences. So here is the key tip: identify the problem and then tackle it as a team. It's never you versus your partner, it's both of you versus the problem, right? Now, key to long lasting love. So, what keeps love alive for the long term? Let's look at some keys. Appreciation. Don't take your partner for granted. A simple thank you, I am proud of you, can do wonders. You can try it out. It boosts the other person. Even if you're being honest or not honest, but whatever words comes from your mouth makes a big difference. Whoever listens to that, they only listen to the word. Sometimes they can dig deep into the seriousness of what you're saying, but words do soothes the other person's. Small gesture matters. It's not always big surprises. Or note in the lunch box, making tea for your spouse, remembering an important date. These little things keep your love fresh. Again, you can go back, remember good memories, good time that you spent with your spouse. You can talk about it. You can laugh about your previous, some fun times that you spent together. That's very important. One more thing, you have to work like a team if you're married, or even if you're couple and going to get married. Marriage isn't about a competition, it's a partnership. The strongest couple don't fight against each other, they fight for each other. That's very important. Forgiveness and patience. Every couple will hurt each other at some point. The difference between happy couples and unhappy one is this: happy couples always forgive each other. So I like to compare love to a plant. If you water it, give it sunlight and care for it, it grows beautifully. If you neglect it, either ways, the same thing apply for a relationship. Now, advice for couples at different stages. Every stage of a relationship has its own needs. like newly couples or newlyweds, this is the time to build habits, to open communication, set the foundation. People who have been married for 5 to 10 years, this is often when careers and kids take priority. Don't let romance die. Plan date nights, surprise each other, keep the spark live. Married for 15 and plus years, like me. So by now you have been through ups and downs. The challenge here is not to grow apart, but to evolve together. Support each other's individuality while maintaining togetherness. There are there will be times when you have been for a long time with each other, you might get bored. But again, the challenge is how you guys spice up your relationships, how you guys keep yourself engaged and feel, as if you just met yesterday. So give some small surprises, do some things for each other, and these things will keep your relationship fresh. you know you'll feel that as if you are met yesterday. And practical relationship exercises. Before we wrap up, let me give you some simple exercises you can try with your partner. For example, daily gratitude ritual. Every night, share one thing you appreciated about each other before going to sleep. Weekly date night. Every night, share one thing you appreciated about each other that day. And then, even if it's cooking together at home, make it special for a weekly date night. Or else you guys can go out. Actually, I would suggest to go out in a restaurant, have food. That will be better, because women are always in the kitchen, they are bored cooking. So it's better to take them outside for a change. And if you're not taking them outside, at least you cook food for them. Even that will work. And the listening exercise. Spend 5 minutes where one person talks and the other listens without interrupting. Then switch. It's powerful. Listening gives, I mean, the other person feels elated when they feel that someone is listening to them, and especially if their partners is listening to them. So make sure that you listen to each other, spend time, whatever it is. Many times it can happen that someone just starts talking and then problem might arise. So it's always better to listen 5 minutes uninterrupted. Let them talk. Tell them you have 5 minutes. Talk whatever you want to talk. I won't interrupt. But make sure that you respond in a way that you are listening. You should say yes, yes, okay, all right. Only then it becomes a listening. Otherwise, you just keeping quiet and the other person just talking doesn't make sense. All right. So I will share an example here. Like my wife told me that, you talk so beautifully to other people and you don't spend time with me, you don't talk to me. I said, okay, come, let's do that exercise now. Sit with me and let's behave as if we are, a new couple. So let's do a romance talk for a few minutes. Come. And and we sat, and the first thing she said was, you know some problem at home, like something is finished and we have to buy this, we need to do that. And then I told her, see, this is the difference. When husband and wife sits together, you have to ensure that you don't discuss problems right away. We will have separate time to discuss problems. Maybe there is no rice, there is no oil, maybe there are no vegetables. All things can be bought. It's very simple thing, and we can talk about it later. But the important thing is we spend some time romantically with each other. So don't come up with problems. Okay, we'll keep a different session for problems, and that works. And then she got angry. So if what we are going to talk, if we are not going to talk about how home and home issues, I said, that is the problem. So how do you expect me to talk even for 5 minutes with you if it is only about problems? Then you tell me what all you need, I will buy it, and the problem is finished, over, that's it. If you want that thing to. But luckily she is a understanding and intelligent lady, so she understood. And then we switched the topic. and then yeah, we spend some time with each other. So likewise, guys, I request you to spend some time with each other, talk, you know, keep your egos away, especially husband wife. First few months will be like honeymoon period, and after that, then they might get irritated with each other. The thing is, the discussion that you might have after few days, few months after marriage is only about issues at home or problems. And of course, if you won't discuss problems then with your partner, then with whom you are going to discuss, that's a very important. But again, you both should sit together, you know, and give listening ears, and that's how you should maintain your relationship. That's all I wanted to talk about relationship today. So we'll keep doing live. Maybe we once in a week. Uh, I'll try to come live, and if there are any advice anyone want about relationships, I can try to give, because I have huge experience about with dealing with people. It's not that I have lot of relationship, but I have heard people. I have done counseling to couples. I have done, I listen to people. So that's an uh, my experience in dealing with people, and I'm very good with dealing with people. So I'd like to share my experiences and advices. That's all, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.